enjoy the ride through the village of Mallah as I am sat on the back of a motorbike. So this is where our elders, or this is the village where our elders departed in the 1960s. It was very open and arable and fertile land, and now it's surrounded by, or developed with, buildings on many corners. Some of them are very high, fortified walls. The link road has been developed from the village to the main road that runs through the Aga, the centre area, Haji Hospital. There's a Chinji. People doing the things that they do. And on my right hand side is the Aga. And on my left hand side, oh look at this, the famous original Ford wagon. Oh, and suddenly, spare there. Oh, and just a random butcher just in the middle of nowhere. And this is the road out that heads towards Shadi Khan. For those of my younger friends that have an association with these villages through their roots and percentages then through their relationships. Somebody said salam, said salam to them, and suddenly Yasser, who is the motorbike flyer or the motorbike rider, has just turned left off the main road into a local filling station. Oh, and this is the board, information. Oh, and Algary. Oh, and apparently there's a official check post. So Yasser, motorcycle license registration number something and number plate. So so we're going in the opposite direction, which is that way, and it's going to dodge the local police checkpoint. MashaAllah. For the overseas Pakistanis that invest in their local villages and keep a link with their roots. We are back to Biachidano. Shehzad from Mallah, if you're watching, khabar bana kaam no behtar bhi, nudge nudge, wink wink, say no more, say no more. As they say in the UK, say no more, say no more. Say no more, say no more. There you go. My favourite house is Abbas Bilal, Abbas Shehzad fall into my favourites. Along with my Baji and Zabit Hamla, some of my favourite people. As we go past Zia ul Ulum, Sina Lakatiribu, Adela Ramanirabu. Was a check post, make post there, make post there. Where's some or Yasser like a motorcycle one number plate mistake city masala da. As we go past my cousin's farm after Lala, after it says 1988 or development out there show. And just enjoy the view. MashaAllah. Ghanam, wheat. Local Taliban, madrasa. Looks like it's break time. Having got a walk about. لاره ده بلکې خادي خان راورسېدو ماشاءالله هغوی ته به یادي many years ago and still probably today as well ما خپله کتلي نه دي بچي چې به پر ملو ملا او حیدر نه پښتو چې دی نو خادي خان سکول ته چې به تلل هغې خو به دا ټول پټي وو مثلا که 8 بجې سکول شروع کېده نو 9 بجې به کور نه راتلل 1 hour to walk to school and then 1 hour to walk back again. A very simple, traditional and modest way to go to school. School kitchen is maktabane bakin asal. They sit on the ground. There'll be no tables or few tables as we turn in and out. And it says Vesa, I think it says 3. On my other side. Oh, and look at this. MashaAllah, the locals collected greenery, grass and plantation, and it looks like a little bit of the roots of various growings that they will use to feed the animals. There in the distance, shaking all over on the back of the motorbike. There goes Mallah. I think he's got Muti Rahman. So it's fun on the back of a motorbike. People often say to me, Javed, why do you not keep a car? It's so much hassle for the sake of 4 weeks. 3 weeks in Pakistan, parking it, its maintenance, and there's a few colourful characters. Easy Suzuki, and although it's exciting, it can be dangerous as well. Many people lost their lives on these roads. And as I say that, we are just going past a little spot where we were the victims of hit and run at Mahram time. A little while ago, and we fell over the little mound here, the little raised area. It was wet at that time, so the ground was very soft. Our rickshaw tumbled over a few times, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protected us because of the du'as that we had read. So it's more fun on the back of the motorbike as we come to Sirka Mode and the old bus stop. If you turn left, the village of Sirka as we hit. Oh, and it looks like so as we enter the greatest village in the world, my favourite village for 1,000 million reasons. If you're watching out there, if you're watching, Fazl Karim Lala, Fazl Ahmad Lala, Fazl Rahim Lala, Fikar Lala, Wahid, Ayub, Daoud, Mahbub, Yuda Daoud. Who else? Oh my goodness gracious. We're going to Reza. Oh, mashallah, samra khashta. Zela kya jurigi? Develop ki Reza ki. Oh yeah, she's Rahman. Assalamu alaikum. Reza ki de. Aziz Rahman. Subi, Fazl Subhan. Oh yeah, of course. Abdurrahman Lala, Rais, Zabid Khan, Zain Zakaria, Mahavia. As we turn left at the Norman General Store, this is your village. My sister in Oldham, you know who you are. Akila and Gang. Says Fazl Subhan House on my left hand side. all my friends from West, all the gang in Hanover Square. And my friends from Leeds Road. Fiazalava, if you're watching. Oh. I know you live around here. Do you have a new house around here? Stop for a moment next to the masjid. I think it's called Masjid-e-Nimra. So if you are tuning in for the first time, welcome to the channel. My name is Javed Khan and welcome to World Class Discussions for Overseas Pakistanis. And currently I'm travelling through the Mallah, the district of Amarki Khel. Vesa is in the Chach Valley, which figures and data has changed, but it's more or less about 100 plus villages. The area has fertile soil, mainly lives upon agriculture. It has the Vesa Adda, in fact it has 3 Addas, and the Adda is known for its bustling cafes, shops, restaurants, transport, its bus stops, and the famous vegan Adda. So I have jumped into the back of Babu's taxi. Babu runs a pick-up and drop-off service in the village of Mallah. He will be often heading off towards Islamabad International Airport. Kamra Ataka regular runs for him as well, and Babu is also my cousin and slightly bigger brother. So I've just joined him this morning as we need to do a little bit of maintenance on the vehicle. So we're heading off to Azro, but we are still currently in the village of Vesa. So if you're not familiar, Vesa is, I'm guessing, possibly competing with Gor Gushti for the largest village status. Oh, a Zaid comes along. So we are in where was I? Vesa is in the Chach Valley, which is an alluvial plain running from the corners of district Sawabi up to Punjab, and the valley is known for its I don't know if you heard that. The area is smack bang in the middle of Islamabad and Peshawar, and it's known for its hospitable people, its language, its spirituality, its religion, forthright people of honour and dignity, people of their word. If they promise to do something, then 90% plus, I say that very lightly, 90% plus, they will stick to their word. Today, at the time of the WhatsApp generation and the texting generation and the not walking and seeing and talking generation, 10% of them perhaps are a little bit loose. So Mezanay Ada, Tajuko Ada, and I forgot the other one. It's known as by various names. Personalities from the village at a very high level. I can only speak about my experience. My experience is not wrong and my experience is not right. Sikandar Kakaji, God bless his soul, great writer and leader, he wrote a great book called Wadi Chach, all about the area and about the district. with specific notability relating to race itself. And people in my age range that I've seen that have had massive influence upon me. Subhanallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless his soul, raise his status in Jannah, known with his efforts in deen and in tabligh. Massive influence upon me in my younger years, later years as well. I'm grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for bringing someone like him into my life, and making sure that we were set upon the right path. Too many to name. He's a resident in Oldham. Put his hand over our heads when we returned to the UK all those years ago, after two of my brothers had lost their lives in 1977, travelling by road to Pakistan, who were buried in Bosnia. We then came to Pakistan. Not only did we lose their lives, we were victims to robbers and dacoits. We lost our home in England as well. And then in December 1979, when we returned, we basically had nothing. As we go past there, you know, and that's the view at the rear. Check that out. Check your centre mirror and tell me what you see, Babu. And of course, the whole family, Akbal, Abdurrahman Lala and family in Oldham, Fazal Karim Lala, and so many others as well. Of course, how can I forget? He's probably watching the video as well. Thank you for being there for when we needed you most. When I was little, I remember playing in the streets of Werneth, and if you're watching Ifti, if you're watching Zulfi, Rais, then Rita Jamhan, who's now in Ilford, or is it Romford? Always forget. Mallah, Tiaz Lala, and Zubair, who now walks with a walking stick. Fazal Subhan, proper name Javed. Maskin Kagaji, Allah Deo Bakhi. So many others have history in this village. Babu continues driving. Respect all of those association with Yamaha. Sunny day. Karim Lala, am I wrong or am I right? करते हैं बहाना ला ला दे उनकी गजल में से कतो से conditions about board Hasro is in this direction. तो आया नहीं ना ऐसे बस में हुए और नहीं डाला वो सबसे इलाज दो वो सबसे में ये इलाज की so is out plenty of vitamin D because it's rained for the Baranshio. The breeze of the trees is absolutely beautiful. That's the restaurant. Is that the Yamaha Hotel? Oh, sorry, the Takwa Hotel. Yep, and Babu stopped for somebody called Jermaine, sir. So, Babu stopped to pick up a passenger. Called him Jermaine, sir. I don't know if he's joking or if he's serious. Well, look, keep tuned in for more videos in the village, inshallah. Inshallah, sata, lama, abad, sata. Dua ganu kiyat sata.